My name is Sydney. Let's learn English together. In today's lesson, we will be learning about the verb to get. This lesson will be done over a series of videos where we'll get a chance to learn about the verb to get in the simple tense today. In our next lesson, we will get a chance to look at the verb to get in the past tense, and then following that, we will look at the verb to get in the negative form. We will look at the subject, and then we will look at the form of the verb based on the tense, and then we will look at some sample sentences to help us understand better. And following that, we will take a short quiz to show what we learned. So let's start by looking at the subject and the form. Let's begin. So we have the subject I, and for I, we're going to say get. I get. And just to backtrack a bit, guys, to get means you can receive something. It means you can understand something. It has several different meanings of the verb to get. So it's really based on the context, but mainly it's in the sense of you receiving something, you gain something, or you can even understand something with the verb to get. But there can be multiple ways to use the verb to get. We'll look at some of those examples when we're looking at the sentences. So let's continue. So we have the subject you, and for that we're also going to say you get. So we have I get, you get. For the subject he, she, it, we're going to say gets. So notice that we added an S at the end. He gets, she gets, it gets. All right, to continue, we have we, and we're going to say we get. And finally, we have they, and we're also going to say they get. So now if we look at the entire chart that we have here, we can notice that it's get, gets. He, she, it is the only section that is going to change, where we have an S at the end, but the rest is all get, okay? All right, guys, so let's try some sentences to help us understand and see the different contexts that get can be used in. Let's begin. All right, so we have our first sentence. We're going to use the subject I, and we're going to say this sentence: I get breakfast for work. I get breakfast for work, right? So we'll notice in this sentence, the verb get, you're receiving, right? To gain something, to retrieve that thing. I get breakfast for work. I get breakfast for work. So you're receiving, you're gaining, or you are getting a chance to have that thing, right? In this case, it's breakfast. I get breakfast for work. Great job, guys. Let's continue. Our next sentence is with the subject you get. You get a bag of apples. You get a bag of apples. You get a bag of apples. And again, in this sentence, you see you are coming to have that thing. You are receiving it, right? You're gaining it. You're getting a bag of apples. You get a bag of apples. You didn't have it before. Now you have it, right? Because you get it. All right. Good job, guys. Let's continue. So our next sentence is going to be with he. So in this case, we're going to say he gets to ride in the car. He gets to ride in the car. He gets to ride in the car. So you notice that he's getting a chance to sit and ride in the car, right? Again, you're coming to have it. You are gaining it. something that you were not doing, now you have a chance to do. You get to do it. Great job, guys. Great job. Let's continue. Let's try another sentence. All right. For this sentence, we are going to use the subject we. And this sentence, we're going to say, we get the assignment. We get the assignment. Notice in this sentence, we're using the verb to get, but this sentence, it's meaning we understand. It means we understand. So we get the assignment, meaning we understand the assignment. We understand what to do, right? So we can say, we get it. We get it. We get the assignment. We get the assignment. Great job, guys. Let's continue. So this is our final example that we're going to use. And here we go. The subject for this one is they. And our sentence is, they get to leave early. They get to leave early. And notice again, for here, the verb get is meaning having a chance to do something, right? They come to have the chance to leave early. So in this case, they get to leave early. They get to leave early. Guys, you did a great job going over those words with me in the sentences. So we're going to do our quiz to show what we have learned. Let's start with our first example. Let's begin. Our subject here is you. Can you finish this sentence? Right? So it starts with you. I gave you that first word. The subject is you. What are you getting a chance to do? Yes, you remember. You get a bag of apples. You get a bag of apples. And you remember that when you're using the verb get, you're just going to say it just like you just said it. Get. You get a bag of apples. Great job, guys. Let's do our final example. For this one, the subject is he. He. What is the sentence? Yes, you remember. He gets to ride in the car. He gets to ride in the car. I thought I was going to trick you, but you remembered, right? When we use the subject he, we're adding an S to that get. In this case, he gets to ride in the car. Guys, you did an awesome job going over the verb to get with me in the simple present tense. I hope we get a chance to continue working with the verb to get in our next videos together. Remember to use what you've learned today in your conversations with others so you can continue practicing what you have learned. I hope to see you again in another video soon. See you soon.